Hey everybody, and welcome to the bullshit party. And in this one, we're going to be taking a close look at the Annis Savestra, which is the new Podium vehicle. We're going to be taking a look at its exterior, its interior, the way it customizes in Los Santos Customs, and ultimately the goal of this video is to tell you if it's worth it or not. Now, before we get started with the actual video, I just want to say that this is the only way to obtain this vehicle as of right now. This was purchased from the game about 2.5 weeks ago, I want to say. So getting it from the Lucky Wool Podium is the only way to obtain the Annis Savestra. Is it going to be worth it? Let's find out. And let's start with the 360 on the vehicle while I give you some facts about it. First off, this vehicle is based on the Mazda Series 2, Series 3. In-game, it's going to cost you about $1 million. And yeah, it's a really old-looking vehicle, which is supposed to be. It's based on an old car. In-game, it's part of the Sports Classics category in GT Online, and in terms of interactivity, this is what you can do with it. You can open both of its doors, the hood, and its trunk, and this is a big old engine. Something that I really want to mention is the thing that I believe makes this vehicle really distinct is the position of the side mirrors. It's really cool. Too bad the ray tracing doesn't work, but that's not the vehicle's fault, it's more of a programming fault. But in any case, this is the exterior of the Savestra. Cool looking car, released in the beginning of 2018, so quite a while ago. This was probably why it was deleted from the game. Now let's jump in and look at what the interior looks like. Wow, I gotta say the interior is well, it's kind of sports classic-y. As for the way the vehicle sounds, oh, that's very bueno. And with that, let's start with our scientific test to see what type of drivetrain the vehicle has. And I'm gonna assume it's in rear-wheel drive, and yep, indeed it is. And with that, off to Los Santos Customs we go. And of course, on our way there, I'm gonna be sharing with you my thoughts and impressions of the stock version of the Savestra. And first things first, this vehicle was on the Podium about 1.5 years ago. I remember nothing about the review. I have not watched my review ever since I recorded it, so I still can drive. Yeah, so this is gonna be like my first experience with the vehicle. And so far, I gotta say, it feels really sluggish. It's really disappointing for a $1 million car that old. It's a 5.5-year-old $1 million car. Yeah, I was expecting a little bit more. You were able to get it, interestingly enough, even though it doesn't look like it, from the Legendary Motorsports website, which only premium vehicles are usually sold there. But yeah, interesting one this. It feels very slippery when you... Ooh, yeah, I don't like that. It feels very slippery when you try to turn with it. It feels very nimble, but also very slippery. Why am I keeping crashing into everything? And what happened to my English? Yeah, the vehicle doesn't handle properly. It feels almost a little bit too light, if that makes sense. It's almost a little bit too quick, and why do I continue to crash into everything? What's happening? In any case, I'm really wondering how the vehicle is gonna change after fully upgrading and customizing it. And there is only, honestly, one way to find that out. And here we are. And as said before, this vehicle is a sports classic, and apparently it can be modified in the MOC or the Avenger, which is what we're gonna be doing at the end. For now, let's see, we can sell it for actually some money. 12,000 bucks, cool. Repair the vehicle and upgrade all the performance options up front so we don't forget anything at the end and you guys don't call me names in the comments again. Now let's see now, suspension, nope, transmission and turbo, and there we go. Starting off with the customization with the front bumper option, and this isn't really... I stand corrected, this is actually a bumper. Wow, I miss the good old days when Rockstar actually gave us some bumper options. But I kind of like the stock one, even though this might be... Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one, why not? Rear bumper options. Oh, I really like the chrome one. Do we have a chrome for the front? I didn't see one. Nope. Well, this is kind of a chromish one. Although I guess this is chrome. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with the stock one. Yeah, I just blew $12,000 or $13,000. I don't remember how much. Let's see now. We have wow, we have louvers for the rear of the vehicle, which is an interesting choice that I'm gonna go with. So let's go with these ones. Exhaust options. Cool. Oh my, that's so unnecessary. Why do you need this? This looks so weird. But since we're going with a, well, it's a pink car, so let's go with the dual exhaust. Fenders! Well, we can fatten it up a bit. Yeah, let's go with these ones. Front grille. Ooh, we can make it shiny as well. Chrome. That's the word that I was looking for. We can make it chrome. Oh, and we can delete half of the headlights. Interesting. Ooh, I kind of like that. I don't like that, because the car is going to be undrivable at night. But you know what? This goes against my better judgment, but let's make it... let's go with this one. Let's delete 2 of the headlights. Why not? Now, let's see. Hood options. Honestly, I'm surprised by the hood options at this point. Wow, this is really cool looking. Liveries. Of course, we're going to be deleting this ugly livery, but here are all the other ones you can choose from, in case you're into that type of thing. I'm going to go with the... Actually, I'm going to go with the yellow stripe. This looks beautiful. I'm going to go with the yellow stripe. Of course, not on the pink car, but yeah, on the color we're going to be making it at the end of our video. Stay tuned. Let's see. We can change the position and the style of the mirrors. I'm just going to go with the chrome ones because it matches the rest of the vehicle, kind of, sort of. We're going to go with the yellow and black license plate, of course. Respraying, as I said, at the end of our State Los Santos Customs. Putting on a spoiler, and oh my god, the traction is just horrible on this one, which is honestly not surprising. As I said at the beginning, it feels very weird to drive. Let's go with this spoiler, because it doesn't cover the rear part of the livery. Suspension. It's not really a big difference. $3,400. Why not? Wheels, I am actually kind of happy with those. And the window tint doesn't really matter because we have louvers on the back. So let's go with the limo tint. And it's time to respray the vehicle. And as always, I asked you guys, the viewers of the Bullshit Party, what color do you want me to make the vehicle in the video you're watching right now? And for this week, most of you suggested silver-ish, which was actually a choice that you guys chose. So I'll tell you what, let's make it silver-ish. And as always, thank you. Oh, this looks really good actually in green. And as always, thank you so much to everybody that voted on the poll. Hopefully you liked the outcome, and if that's the case, smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on bell notifications, and whatever else YouTube people are supposed to say. Well, let's see. Well, this is silverish, but too bad it's locked. Well, let's see. We should have some silver colors here. I think I like this one the best. Honestly, I love the way the vehicle looks now. I have no idea why didn't Rockstar just gave us this on the podium. It would have looked so much better, especially for thumbnails. But yeah, I wasn't digging the... even this looks good. I wasn't digging the... what do you call it? The pink livery and the pink primary color. Let's see, can we go yellow on this one? We could. Interesting. Secondary color. Yeah, crew emblem. Yeah, and we're set to go on the streets. And here we are. Sun is settling, but that's not a problem because we have an awesome looking vehicle. Honestly, I'm surprised by how much I like the customization of this one. Maybe the dual exhaust is a bit too much, and well, the vehicle is noticeably more powerful. Of course, it still handles like garbage, but that's to be expected. You see how it's almost floating in the air when you make turns? It's really weird. It's probably because of the short wheelbase and the sheer lack of weight the vehicle doesn't really have. Yeah, it feels very weird to drive. I can't really explain it, but it just feels off. One thing that we didn't do, and I promised you guys we were gonna do, is call the Avenger, the newly customized and optimized Avenger from the San Andreas Mercenaries DLC. Let's check out where the Avenger is. Of course, it's somewhere in the back. And go to the Avenger and fully modify the weaponry, at least showcase the fully modified weaponry. I'm not paying for that, but yeah, the vehicle is noticeably better in terms of acceleration, in terms of top speed. I think it's also better. In terms of handling, it's about the same garbage. And the brakes are also kind of decent. So, all in all, meh. Now, let's see. How do we enter? That's intuitive. Here we are in the Avenger, and of course we can go crazy with the armor, but that's not what we're here for. We are here for the weaponry. Here we are. So we can go with the mounted machine guns, and that's it. Okay. I was honestly expecting maybe rockets or... I don't know. Yeah, yeah, we are gonna be exiting the Avenger, because that was really uninteresting. Okay, and here we are on the street. And we left the Avenger. That was really, really unnecessary, but it is what it is. All in all, in terms of customization, good vehicle. In terms of performance, bad vehicle. For its class, it's probably either in the middle or near the bottom end of it, because, as I said, the performance is just not there. Sports Classics, there are much better Sports Classics, by the way, for much cheaper, that you can get. Maybe, honestly, I don't know if those vehicles are still available, probably. But 2.5 weeks ago, we used to have a lot of cheaper vehicles with a lot better performance for the Sports Classics category. In terms of customization, though, this is where things get interesting. I am in love with what we did here. With the way the vehicle looks, it just looks awesome. It looks fun. It looks like a cool weekend driver. And you can't really ask for more with this car. And yeah, I hope that answers your question. Is it worth it? If you're looking for something fun to customize, totally worth it. If you're looking for a competitive Sports Classics vehicle, no, definitely not. Well, was it worth getting for $1 million when it was available to get for $1 million? No, I don't think so. But getting it for free totally makes sense, especially if you have the garage space to spare. And with that, we are nearing the end of the video. I just wanted to mention that now you can become a channel member of the Bullshit Party. So if you like the content, please support the channel. I have several different tiers. You can choose whichever one you feel more comfortable with. It goes all the way from $1 to, I believe, an insane $20, which none of you should buy. But in any case, thanks so much for watching. Consider becoming a channel member. And I'll catch you all in the next one.